Hey everybody, thanks for joining. So we have our second box that we're starting to open of our Ravnica Allegiance booster box case that we recently purchased. So without further ado, let's get at it. Alright, let's see what our first one is. Glass of the Guild Pact. Okay, we have Thrash and Threat. Okay, no foils yet. If you get a chance, go out and check out my blog. It's PackCrackAddict.wordpress.com. I'm going to have the summary of each of the cases that I purchased, plus what I ended up pulling from the cases. The previous case that we did was Guilds of Ravnica. So, Growth Chamber Guardian, excellent. So, that is a pretty valuable rare. It's about $5.75, $6. So that's definitely a good pull. That and Rhythm of the Wild makes a pretty good combo. Which I think we've pulled a couple of those from our first box. Alright. Rakdos the Showstopper. Excellent. So, this is... It's about a $2 card. So, that's not too bad. It's not quite at the expected value that we... of the individual boosters based off of what we paid for it, but that's pretty good. It's a pretty sick card, though. Alright. Incubation Druid. And this is another pretty valuable rare. So I'm seeing about $4.50 on that one. And that is one thing about this set. Now I know I pulled all the values of the cards right when the set was coming out, so it's dropped a bit since I've based off the values that I have. There's another Rhythm of the Wild, but still, there's a lot of really high value rares in here, on top of all of these Shocklands, which are going to be $6, $7, $10. So, Verity Circle. No foil still. And hopefully these sessions are a little more manageable now that I'm only doing half of a box at a time. I know they were cutting into a second video before, which is kind of a pain. Alright, Plaza of Harmony. Bent corner. Alright. Okay, it looks like we're about 8 or 9 through, maybe. Okay, so we have Sphinx of Foresight. And it looks like we also have... I thought I saw a foil in here. There we go, yeah, and then a foil also. Common foil. Root Snare. Fog. Okay, let's see. Biomancer's Familiar. Haven't been seeing a lot of Shocklands. I think we only got one in the first case that we opened. Oh, maybe two. Maybe we got two in the... Or, sorry, not case, in the first box that we opened. I pulled like 30 from Guilds of Ravnica, so seeing a little bit less here. Amplifier. Okay, what do we have? We have Bedeck and Bedazzle. And then Azorius Guildgate. Our first session we pulled a Hydrate Crisis, so I don't know if we can really get better than that. We might have jinxed ourselves by pulling such a high value card in our first session. We'll see. Regardless of how crappy the session is, I'll still post it so we can have all of them out there. Oh, there we go. That's a good card. All right. So, Biogenic Ooze. This is about $10. So that's a pretty solid value card. That makes up for about 4 of the boosters. We opened with rares of no real value. So, plus it's a sick card. Not a fan of the art though. Okay. Ethereal Absolution. Alright, we have 4 left here. And Cinder Vines. That is about $1.50. That's not too bad. It's nothing spectacular. Okay, oh, there we go. Okay, first Shocklands. Well, first of this session. Stomping Ground. So this is $8.50. So also pretty good. So that and the Biogenic Ooze, that's about half of one of these boxes. A little bit less, but so that's pretty solid right there. Alright, Gutter Bones. I think this is about $1.50. There's nothing special, but be a pretty solid skeleton deck. I pulled a foil Gutter Bones in the first box. All right, last one. And oh, okay. Repudiate and Replicate. Oh yeah, like I said the last video, I haven't really seen a lot of split cards with high values on them, so I don't know. Maybe they're afraid of making them too good. All right, so that's all the that's the half box that we opened. A recap: Stomping Grounds, Biogenic Ooze. Let's see, it's the other ones. Let's see. I'd say those are probably the key 3 pulls right there. I think all these are $8, $9. So maybe a little under what the value of the half case was. It was $88 per box. So 44. Yeah, we might be a little bit behind on this one. Hopefully we made up for it in the first box that we opened, which I'm thinking had probably a $20 margin on it so far from or $20 profit. So, all right. Well, thanks for joining. I'll get this one posted up on YouTube as soon as possible, and we'll get to filming the other ones. Thanks a lot. Again, go out and visit my blog. That's PackCrackAddict.wordpress.com. Cards that I'm opening will be purchased on, or you can purchase. My handle is Sandy Todd Pole 00, all one word. All right. Thanks a lot.